Hi friends, I thought I'd come on here and do a little video of finances, savings, and emergency funds. Tell you a little bit about my story. This is also video part 6, my last video. I thought I'd include the financial part. This is also part of my healing, getting out of financial debt, so I think this is a very important video to make to let you know how I did it and what I'm doing to move forward. So anyway, thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate you continually watching my videos, series 1 through 6. Today is video number 6. Let me talk to you a little bit about my story. February 9th, 2026 was Get Out of Debt Day. I had 5 credit cards to pay off, almost $2,500 worth. Did I pay those debts off? Yes. February 9th, 2026, I paid off $2,500 in credit card debts, and I became debt-free. I used my 2025 savings to pay off the debt. That was hard to do, but I did it. And it left me with a new savings amount of $900 in my savings envelope. But that's a start. At least I'm out of debt. This is what's left over from my 2025 savings after taking $2,500 out of my savings that I had been working hard to put aside. It was hard to do, but I had to be disciplined, and I did it. So all I have left going into 2026 now, after paying off my bills, is $900. It's not a whole lot, but it's a start. What you're looking at is my envelope system. I have started this quite some time ago, and it's worked out pretty good to me. Anyway, each time I get 1,000 saved in this envelope, I take this and I lick the envelope and I put it in this bag over here. So this is my savings bag. And then I also have some emergency fund envelope, and that's for extra money. I started that in 2025. Unfortunately, I've had to use some of the money out of that for upcoming expenses that were, needed. That's the only time I touch this money here, is if there's an emergency, some unexpected expense that comes up. So right now there's a zero balance in this. I will start putting money in this when I start selling some of the items that I sell on Facebook Marketplace, and I also sell a few things on eBay. Including my emergency fund, I have 11 envelopes altogether that by the time I get done filling all those 11 envelopes up, it'll be 2 years, and I should have about $14,400. But here's the thing. I'm in a position now that since I'm completely debt-free, I can save $600 a month. Took hard work, but let me tell you, don't forget that the only way you're going to get to this point, maybe not the same exact amount as I am, but the only way you're going to get to the point where you want to save money is you have to discipline yourself. And I mean discipline yourself. Start out with a little ledger, write down all your expenses, and stick to it. Small sacrifice, but if you have no retirement and you're elderly, it's never too late. I'm 65 years old and I started this last year. Okay, here's my expenses for the month. This starts in April. I have rent and bills, $597.50. Electric bill is about $125 each, sometimes a little bit more. My pharmacy co-pays are about $10. April, I have to save an extra little $100 from my total to put to my envelope so I can seal it. So I will have for next month left over to put in my envelopes is $517.50. Here's the rest of my finances. I'll be in a little bit better shape in May. I only have 3 bills to pay. I will be able to put $617.50 away in my envelope. Also June, the same thing, $617.50. July, $617.50. And August, $617.50. I will have a total of $3,000 or a little bit more saved by the time August gets here. By the end of the year, by January, I should have a total of $7,200 put aside in my envelopes. I will have 8 of my envelopes starting to fill up. So anyway, my September expenses are going to be a little bit higher because I have to buy a yearly track phone card. I'm going to go ahead and do that instead of paying month to month. So anyway, let me show you what I had been working on for years. I was almost $11,000 in debt. Right here is what got me in debt. Almost $11,000. I have over 20 credit cards. And guess what? When I became debt free, guess what? Every single one of these credit cards are paid in full. I have been working on my FICO score for 6 years since the pandemic, and my FICO score's at 790 right now. It's excellent, and my credit worthiness is about $28,000, and I have that available to me, but I'm not going to be using it. And if you've worked with some of these credit card companies, if you don't use them after a certain time, they send you an email or a letter that they're going to cancel you if you don't use them. I have decided if I do use my credit card, it's going to be for a dire emergency. If they're so in a hurry to delete my credit card, then go ahead and delete it, because each time I use my credit card, starting at $25, my credit score drops between 3 and 7 points. No thank you. They can keep their credit card. I also have a passport savings book that I asked the bank. This I keep inside my little envelope, and I'll show you what that is. These are my envelopes. This is my zipper bag with all my 11 envelopes that I'm filling up. I have number 1 with $900 started. I have an envelope in there for my emergency savings, and what will go in that would be anything that I sell on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. So that's how I make a little bit of money on the side, because I am on Social Security disability. Not quite yet on full Social Security just yet, because I have to wait for it rolls over when I turn 67. So anyway, here's my little credit card pouch. So that's kind of my little financial situation. This can be achieved not at the level that I'm at. Everybody's financial level is different. You have to be disciplined. If you want to save money, you have to write down everything you're spending money for and go through that every single month and say, do I really need that? Can I live without that? If you have to buy something online, look online, get the best buys as you possibly can to save money. I'm really frugal in that way, and I'm so happy that I am, because after I got myself an $11,000 debt, I said never again. So anyway, I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I will respond to you. I hope you hit the like and subscribe and watch some of my other videos. Anyway, this is video part 6, the rest of my series. This is the financial and healing part. Once I became debt free, a big load off my shoulders. Worrying about finances and debts, that can lead to a lot of health issues. So anyway, thank you, Jesus. I owe it all to God for giving me the the courage and the know-how how to do this. Anyway, I love you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Bye-bye.